All right, welcome back, my dear students. So in the last lecture, we were getting some type of bug here. Well, this is not actually a bug. This is actually the form sending get requests. All right. Basically, it's sending URL parameters, and we don't want it to do that. What we want to do is send post requests, which are actually more secured, post data. So we need to go back to our form. All right, we didn't have that much time on the last lecture. I didn't want that lecture to be 20 minutes. So that's why I cut it off like that. Sorry about that if you didn't like it, but I think short lectures are actually better. So let's go to index.html and let's make sure that our form data right here, this form has a method of post. All right, and that's it. That's all we need there. Let's go to add cars. Here, what we're doing here is we're saying if set. Basically, we're using this function from PHP saying if this post data is set, then we'll execute this. And basically, and remember that this car name field is coming from the form. All right here, this name attribute has this value, and that's why we get in there. That's the post data that we're receiving. These are gonna turn into variables, and it's gonna be in the method of post. All right, so once we save that, we come back here, we take this URL parameter, come back here and add to car, and as you can see, it says data received. All right, so that's beautiful. So we are actually executing data. All right, beautiful. Now we need to actually spell that a little bit better. Data received. All right, beautiful. So that's where this is going there. If we wanted to, we can actually create a PHP. We can convert this page index.html into index.php and receive the data right up here. All right, we don't have to send the data somewhere else if we don't want to. All right, that's up to us. All right, so now that we got that squared down to the point where everything is working good, we're actually sending this data and we're echoing that data right here. We could return this data, all right, and do something else with it. But what we're going to be doing is inserting stuff in the database. All right, so let's go ahead and write a query down, and we're going to say insert into, and this is how we put stuff in our database, into cars, which is a table, right? And we'll put the parentheses. This is gonna, we are writing actually SQL statements, and you should know that. Values, and we're gonna be actually writing values for the, I believe the column name in PHP is actually, what's the column name is cars. All right, and what we're getting here is this post. We're gonna convert that into a variable, so that way we can use it inside there. So I'm just gonna call this car name like that, and we just put it right here in between quotes, single quotes, because we got double quotes outside. We'll put the semicolon there, and what we need here is MySQLi. Actually, I don't, this needs to be query car name. We assign this to a variable, MySQLi query. All right, we'll pass in the connection, which is included already in the, on the top of this page, and we pass in the query. All right, and once that's done, we should be actually seeing some stuff going on. But before we do that, let's make sure that this is going through. If it's not, then we need to display an error, right? So I'm just gonna put a quick die here, and I'm just gonna say query failed. If it fails, then we'll we'll concatenate a error function here and make sure, like we did in the other one, and make sure that we know exactly what's going on. All right. So let's check it out real quick. Let's come back here, and we can go back. Once we do this, we can redirect, and I'll show you how to redirect back to, we come here, we redirect to add to index, actually index.html. All right, but we also need to put location here, colon, and space. Make sure you do that. Location with a capital L, that's best practice. Then location, colon, space, index.html. All right, make sure that you are actually, go to your DB. For some people, you might not get this working unless you have, let's go to our connection here and put OB start. This is just to turn on output buffering so we can do redirection. All right, and we don't get no errors. So, and save. Let's type in something here like nice car and add. All right, you didn't see it, but we got redirected back to this page here. So let's go to our database and our table cars. We see that we don't have anything here. Let's refresh this, and now you can see that it says nice car. All right, and this is all using Ajax. Beautiful, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we can say another car like let's just put something else. What can we put in here? Bad car. All right, enter, and let's go and check it out. Right here, refresh, and now we can see it says bad car. All right, so in the next lecture we'll actually make this a little better. All right, we'll create an update, we'll create a delete, and we actually want to even see our database information down here. So we'll create something to see that. So it's going to be a pretty awesome application. You're going to like it. So I'll see you in the next lecture. Keep having fun, and I'll show you some more stuff. Take care.